The being is complete in itself. Punishment for actions, or regrets, adorn stories, but have no effect on the stories. They will always be in the created mind. Yes, the mind is the first creation. The being is before and during the existence of the mind. The creative capacity of the mind is, in principle, unlimited. The mind creates things, rules, and formulas, but the principles are hidden in the mind itself. Understanding the principles is the result of diving into the mind. Diving into the mind transcends its fractions, which are inevitable in creation. Being in creation is being in a mental fraction. The mind delivers pleasurable or painful comfort, because pleasure or pain comforts the being through apparent understanding. The world seems to make sense with pleasure and pain. But the being delivers the exit door of the mind. When attention is given to something, a relationship with that something is established. This is how spaces are filled with things and subjects, related to what attention has engaged with. It is important to understand that the being occupies the mind, and the mind occupies the being, and this takes away the sense of time, and expands ignorance. It is great madness to be the one who removes the mask from the only thing that creates, and gives life to every character, since stories are the only food of the being. The communion of moments is the natural consequence of the manifested world, where the whole interacts with itself, warming and cooling, moistening and drying, establishing limits, in order to identify the parts, and give reason to this communion. The creation of the parts composes and justifies the stories. Barter produces life, and there is no mystery in what is already written. Behind the voice, behind the text, is what produces the temporary and insignificant life that fills the void, which is as eternal and infinite as what produces it. The sequence is associated with knowledge, and the consequence with ignorance, since it seems to clarify the mystery of choice. The sequence is the natural segment of a known script. The consequence results from the unknown or the mystery. But both sequence and consequence are creations of the being's mind.